Hi, my name is Kinglan Lee, and I'm the instructor of the Mathematics for Liberal Arts, Math 106, and I'm your instructor. So you can call me King or Mr. Lee or whatever you want. And this course is basically a reading class, so you read the material and then you do the exercise and then you're done. Of course, you have a quiz, midterm, or final, whatever, but basically it's just reading and then do the homework. Well, to be honest, if I were you, maybe I just read the exercise and then read the example and do the exercise, right? So, but maybe after you read it, you don't understand what is going on. So, I make this video is because I want to give some introduction for each chapter so that you know what is going on, and then hopefully after that, then you can read the material easily. You can understand the material that you read easily, right? Even you just read the example and then you can do the homework. Okay, so now this is the introduction for chapter 1. Okay, so this is about the voting, right? So just think of, I mean, for voting, of course, if there are two people, candidate A and B, well, I don't want to make some name for American. You can just think maybe, yeah. So if there are only two people to be candidate and vote, you can vote two people only. Of course, the people that can get more than 50% of support, then they win. Then he win, right? Or she win. Anyway, so this is easy. But the problem is if we have three or more than three people, then the case does not become very easy. So think of the example, okay? So we have three candidates, A, B, C, and well, 40% of the candidates support A, and the 60% of and the others hate A. Okay, so this is the first part, and then for the candidate B, well, so not many people like him, but all the people don't hate him. So according, if I score it, then we can say that 25% of people like him most. So I give them 3 points. And then for the other 75% of people, they will give them 2 points. And for the candidate 3, of course, they get candidate C, so he or she will get the remaining vote. So 35% of people will support him or her most, so 3. And then 25% of people will give them 2 points, and 40% of people can get them one point. Well, for the last part, you can calculate it, right? Hopefully. So you just think of that all the people will only support 3, 2, 1, okay? Now the problem is who can win? Well, if we see the most people that get support, right? Candidate A, then he got 40% of people, 40% of most supporting, right? So candidate A win. If we just calculate the score, then well, if we think 3 points, 25%, so 3 points is the most, right? 1 point is the less, and then we sum it up, we will notice that candidate B will win. And there's more interesting thing is that the candidate C may win as well. How? You just think of this. So we just choose the two people that's supporting most, okay? So of course, because candidate B only have 25% of people support him, so he'll lose. So turn out it's become candidate A and candidate B. But you see that for the other people, most of them will support candidate C instead of candidate B. So turn out the result is 60% of people will support candidate C and 40% of people supporting A in the second round. So turn out candidate C will win. Well, this is just some of the example about how to choose, how to vote, or indeed how to control who will win. And in this chapter, we will learn a lot of different methods. Some of them may be introduced by me before just like this example. Some of them are not. So you just read of them. And then of course, I hope you to think of the questions. For what cases we should use, for different cases, of course, we should use different kind of voting method and why. Just think of that. If I want to choose a president, so who should win? Are people that can get 40% of support and then 60 people hate him will win? Or, well, all people think is so but don't hate him should win? Just think of that as an extra questions. And at the end, I hope that you can do the homework. And this is end this week, so be careful. Also, if you have questions, then I will also, if a lot of you will have a questions, then I also make a video for you so that I hope that it can answer your question. But the assumption is a lot of you ask me the same questions, okay? Otherwise, just send email to reply you. So enjoy your weekend and read more and good luck.